Hold up. What's going on with Eliza?
Uh,
Oh.
she...
She like joined someone's group on accident and I messed it up.
Maybe. Just put it back in.
What do you mean she's not supposed to be in? Like, look at the match chat. They're waiting on one person.
Oh, I got it.
Gotcha. Big brain.
Hey, can one of y'all post the link in self-promotion?
Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Oh, okay.
So who are they waiting on?
Um,
Let's see who it was.
I'm literally gonna go to their team and I'll see.
It's Dom.
Yeah, dude, there it is. Wow, they have quite the interesting team roster logo. Huh.
Hey, there's Colin.
I wonder who made this. Who made their team logo? That's legendary, yo.
I'm probably about to have to switch Colin for Trace. Yeah, there you go.
Excited, though. What better way to start the new year off with two teams of red?
Hell yeah.
And they're tied in the standings. That's... well, no. They both have a map differential of -4, so yeah, they're tied. As of right now, without the Arctic changes.
You got the lone snake boy, Colin. He just refuses. Or dragon, rather. Not a snake.
No, he's a snake. That is definitely
Oh!
a snake now.
Damn.
Big yikes. It was in the shape... Okay, to be fair, it was in the shape of an S. But, you know. So I immediately thought snake. But it's a dragon.
No, the Shanghai logo to me is now and forever will be a snake.
Alright, well. Yikes, I don't think that... hope it's not because of me. Big yikes. Nope. What is this? I thought I saw him loading in. Oh, never mind. Yikes.
Why does nobody ever show up to poor Junkrat?
We're ready whenever, they say.
Okay,
He
3
said
minutes,
3 minutes.
apparently.
Okay. That's fine.
Three minutes. Alright, so based off of the past few weeks of these two teams, what do you guys think we can expect to see from them? Let's look at Bloodborne first.
Oh god, when was their last game? It's been so long. I don't even remember who the last person they
I
played
know it's been
was.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can check the channel real quick, like...
Okay, they just
Say,
said
I
we
might
can
have
put Liza back in.
The last person Bloodborne went against was Arctic.
I don't remember watching the VOD, but especially in this matchup, like these teams, from what I know, play each other a decent amount and play with each other a decent amount. So like it should be very interesting because they know how each other play. Especially like Combat Bullet, and they play with each other a lot. I don't know about Colin. I know Colin. I don't know if he's been playing a whole lot recently. We'll see.
I know
Is he
I've
gonna be a
played with
tank?
Colin
Let's go.
before.
Ooh.
Except for Anubis, though, has always been one of my favorite maps. A lot of very tight spaces and different comps you can run onto this map.
I
Both
don't really
attacking
like
and defending.
2CP, but if I had to pick one, I do like this one. This one on Volskaya, I like super hit or miss.
On the side
I
of
did- I
Zed-F,
love-
they're instantly picking Ryan Zarya, running the Lucio like normal just to get the speed boost. I would assume that since they're gonna attack first, that they're probably just gonna go down mid instead of trying to go left.
Oh yeah, trying to break through that choke is one of the hardest things on this map, especially if the enemy team gets a strong defense.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
okay, they're going
Marley's really good
Slambulance.
too. Very, very solid Lucio player.
Yeah, Marley's a
Ooh, what
really
is
good
this?
Lucio
I like
player. I
this.
played with him a lot prior to him joining this league.
And then on the defending side is, I'd say,
Ooh.
a classic defense for Anubis with the Bastion Junkrat. That's a lot of damage that can go through.
Yeah. I think
I'm
this has
curious
been
as to
something
where they're
they
gonna
have
set
been
up.
playing though, right? On the side of Zed? I've been playing this a decent amount, this quad tank stuff.
I know the Bastion, though, is, I feel like might have a hard time going against the Hammond because he can easily maneuver around him.
It honestly depends on positioning, because like if he gets up close, that Bastion's gonna shred your Hammond. I like
Oh,
this
he
setup,
switched
I
over
really
to
do.
Diva. Looks like they're going through the little gazebo.
Ooh, this isn't. I don't think it's gonna work. They're gonna get pushed up in their
Yeah,
face.
they're gonna push
Yikes.
straight through high ground. The Bastion's not gonna do
It's a
well
good pull.
against this.
Bastion fell early. I don't know about that one. Their Bastion's not even in the fight here.
Fight going up on high ground.
The Junker has a
Elise
great
is
spot,
down,
though.
and Diva and Reinhardt are both starting to take the point. Mercy gets the
Yeah.
res off of Marisa, and Moira's
It's a solid
there.
res.
Moira throws up the
Looks like
healing.
Zed-F is
Marisa has
probably
no-
definitely gonna take this unless this is gonna be a
Yikes.
fat junk tire and
Ooh.
it got 3. If you count the
I'd
Diva
say that
mech,
was.
that is.
Yeah, this is winnable. This is very
yeah,
winnable.
this is definitely winnable. They
Might
have
have
both
just been
supports
turned
there.
around just by that one Riptire.
Colin's actually doing good damage on the Lucio. Oh my god.
Oh, that was
Oh,
such a
Gets the
huge
Lucio
This is
down, but
huge.
Roadhog's able to take down the Rhine. Moira's the only one left on point.
nice
Huge
bubble
bubble
from
there.
Connor.
Saved
Just
Moira.
saving. I
my
think
God.
that I think that
Zed-F's
Zed-F
trying
will
to come
definitely be able to
through.
retake
I don't think.
this.
Yeah, I don't think Liza's gonna survive all this damage. Yeah. It's like, oh, they stalled it not long enough for half their team to get back. Now everyone's back.
Diva bomb
big
coming
bomb.
out.
Doesn't get anyone.
Nobody.
They got the
Colin's
res
in a
onto
good spot.
Eliza though.
Another huge res.
And
Another
right
sneaky
off the
res.
res, immediately takes out the Lucio.
Oh,
And
huge
huge
shatter.
comes down,
slam.
getting 3.
That's actually a good bubble. Broke the hook. Connor's high
Looks
charge
like
here.
it's becoming
Just not
more of
bad.
a battle of the tanks, if anything.
Oh yeah. If Connor gets scrap here, it's easily over.
It only got the Rhine
Only
though.
gets one though.
Reinhardt.
Is he even gonna kill him? They're not even gonna kill the Rhine.
No, there wasn't enough there to
They
capitalize
need
off
to
of
kill
him.
Connor here. He's at such a high
Yeah, what
charge. Connor's already
He
40
got-
back to his Grev.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Wow, what a
And it
freaking
looks like
hold.
Zed-F
That's
needs to pull
insane.
back and reset.
That fight lasted 2 minutes. Are you serious? What a freaking retake. That was insane. Eliza staying alive for that long and Combat getting 2 huge reses there literally wins him that point. They stalled for so long. I really like the defensive DPS here. Like, it's so good against their 4 tanks. Like, Junkrat's always gonna have tire. Bastion's gonna just feeding damage. There it is, another one.
There's a lot of ults coming out right here.
Tire
Yeah,
gets
really,
one.
both ults though only get the Diva out of mech and
Only-
then
yeah.
dead.
Yeah. They're about the
Reaper,
same
though,
on
was
ults,
able
though.
to come back and take out the Rhine, which did stop that push.
Bloodborne's putting up a really good stop here, especially to running Slambulance from Zed-F.
Yeah.
I do
Connor almost has
like the
another grab,
switch over to the Reaper from the Bastion. Against their comp, the Bastion would not have done well at all.
Yeah, he, like you saw immediately, he had to drop off high ground. Immediately back onto point, like, he was getting no value. It's a huge switch.
Zed-F pulls out a Spara and out of the triple tank. Or quad
I like
tank.
the
I'm sorry.
I like the idea
Throws
of
a
Roddy
big
to
shatter,
fly.
knocks down
That's
the
huge.
Lucio.
That's huge. These slams are insane.
And Reinhardt
Joseph's
able
going
to
off.
just go off.
Combat a little battle mercy action. Doesn't pick up the kill. That's good enough. Wow, Joseph actually just got a four people out of that. That's nuts.
I don't know why they're backing
like
off
it
here. They
might
have
be
20
a-
seconds.
Yeah,
I would
they
have
have-
pulled
they
very
have
close to
Solid
the
hold
spawn door
from
here.
Bloodborne.
Kakmata's gonna have to like YOLO pin onto point here. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's basically all they
rough to
can do.
survive.
At the
I
end
feel
of
like
that,
Zed-F's best option right now is getting a
Here it
huge
is.
grab and
He
then
gets
throwing
hooked out of
dragons
it.
into it.
Is he dead off that?
Roddy
Nope,
with
no
a
more, no more
nice,
combo for them.
And the
Nice
fight's going
death
on
blossom
to
to get up
point
to the
with
Hanzo.
Zarya there. If Zarya could throw off that grab, they might be able to do something.
Yeah,
Grab
That's
comes out,
huge.
catches the entire team.
What happened to the dragon? It's coming from spawn super late.
I think that
And it
Zed-F
looks
is
like
going
they're
to
gonna
take
take
this.
it.
Zed-F's gonna be able to take this. There's only one
Unless they
point.
can pull off a miracle again. With
Forcing
Eliza just
Roadhog
killing
away, and
it. Yeah,
Roadhog is down.
there it is.
Zed-F will
There it
take the
is.
point in OT.
What a brawl.
Roddy's going to
What a
switch off
brawl.
to the soldier here, and they're going to pull out a Zen to Discord Pharah with.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting a lot of resources
good
into killing
combo.
this Pharah. It really is. It's very solid.
Against their team, though, with how much mobility they have, they need to protect that Zen.
100%. If they get those tanks up in his face, nothing can do. Riptide coming out. Oh, it's stuck in the wall a bit. Going for a wide flank. The team's backing way up. I don't think this is going to get anybody.
Stay away from that
That's a
tire.
nice fire strike from Mata. I mean, I don't think the tire would have been able to get to anybody on that team in time, but still.
It proved its purpose and pushed them back, wasting some time.
Yeah. Oh my god, look how high that ride is! Oh,
And he gets stunned out of it.
I can
Roadhog
see
comes
it.
out catching
A
my
Mata.
goodness.
huge shatter
A huge
again
shatter.
from
Shatter
Stalin.
comes out catching it. Goes DJ
Oh,
and then
doesn't really
getting
get
taken
value out
down
of
by
it.
Genji.
Big
But
res
Reinhardt
though,
gets
again.
res.
These reses are so solid.
I've got to say, Combat has been able to get some of these really strong reses off. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
been able to keep their team in this.
Bloodborne is holding this like it's the USSR, with their leader is Joseph Stalin, dude.
Joseph Stalin leading the way, on fire, just hitting shatter after shatter. You'll love to see it. His shatters are on point. He's playing very well. I like Warrior's positioning here. Kind of off to the left over here. No one's really paying attention. It's really hard to dive out. I like that.
It looks like they're gonna push off to the left here on Zed-F side.
Kara almost has another tire.
Yeah.
Like, Junkrat farms these tanks. Oh,
It's a
Drag
nice
comes
grab.
out,
Call.
Dragon Blade comes
That's
out.
gonna
two,
kill a lot of
that's
people.
3, 4.
4 here. Combat with another res though, uncontested. Oh my gosh, they didn't focus it down. Joseph's left alone, but
Ryan
kind of
gets taken
stalled
down
a little bit.
immediately, and all that's left is a Zarya Valk that easily is taken down by
I don't know if
Genji.
they're even gonna touch here. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna touch.
And
Wow, they
that's
killed him
gonna
so
be round
fast.
1.
Yikes. I was really thinking Kara was gonna get another tire, but I think Diva matrixed everything there, and Kara got denied. That was a really good grab combo though. Killed them super fast. They couldn't get their respawns in. That quad tank stuff is really strong. Very strong.
Looks like
And
Zed-F
Bloodborne is
run a
going to
whole
be running
combo.
goats.
Oh, here we go. Whoa, we can't assume goats. Kara's gonna.
Okay,
maybe
well,
pick
Roddy
goats,
just pressed
maybe?
circle.
Oh.
It's
Spoke a
still
little too
goats.
soon. Oh. Maybe
Yeah,
not
it's
goats.
goats.
It's goats.
No, it's goats. It's goats.
It's goats.
Here
You
we
can
go.
only wish for so long.
Although, they are going to see a May come out on the side of Zed-F.
I was gonna say that I
stall
really like
ability.
Mei on this map. Mei is so good on this map. On both points, in my opinion.
Also with Ashe too, Bob is going to be so strong in this map, just able to contest the point.
Yeah, there's
especially
no
against
cover once
Ghost.
you're on
It
point.
is-
Like, once you're on point, you're pretty much just gonna get gunned down by Bob. No cover at all.
No, DJ's gonna actually switch over to the Junkrat. Still a strong pick, especially defending, because you've got these tight corridors that they have to push through if they don't go through middle.
Mm-hmm. Going for the normal Junkrat trap spot. Still catches people here and there. I like Marley's position here. It's gonna chill it
Marley
up on that
is
box.
just about the textbook
Uh-oh.
definition of a Reddit Lucio, so
He's just chilling, dude. His team's no, no, see.
And Khan
There
gets
it
a
is.
pick off on the Rhine, and that
That's
might
an insane
stop
hook.
the
Oh
push.
my god. Is Roddy gonna die here? Ooh. Oh, the supports get to him. It's a lot of ult charge.
Yep, it looks like Bloodborne is trying to wait for the Rhine to get back.
Yeah, like you said though, Junkrat's so good in this map. Like, look, DJ has a Riptire already. Like, it's insane. And especially,
in this
paired with
first
Orisa.
choke, there's only 2 ways that they can go, and you can easily, within seconds, fill up both those doorways with bombs. It is really hard to break through those.
Yeah. It's
they
probably one of
switched
the most
off
like.
to a Pharah and Hanzo here because they
Ooh.
saw that Zed-F did not have a hit scan, so
I still think Mei is good against Pharah, in my opinion. A good
Coming
Mei
out
can kill
to try and
Pharah.
stop this
That's an
push,
insane
and
hook!
yes,
Oh my
Roddy.
gosh! What a hook!
a 4v6 right now, both tanks and a
Well,
healer.
that's a huge
nice
that's a huge
wall
Mei wall,
with
too.
Rhine,
Rhine,
and
he's
he's gonna
blocked up
fall.
by the wall, he gets taken down, Zarya's left alone.
Yeah, they're gonna slowly
But
get
do
pinched
they
down here.
see
Eliza's in
the-
the corner. Oh my
Do
gosh.
they feed the Moira and the Zarya? Moira goes straight
Yeah,
to
yeah,
point.
That's all good. They're just feeding ults. Hopefully Roddy doesn't get back there. Yikes. Oh. I think Akmata accidentally fell. This guy's plenty of time to get back up.
Bloodborne needs to do some damage now. They are losing
Yeah.
heavily in the ult economy right now.
Yeah, I was about to literally think the same thing. Their ults are really low. For 2 minutes in, Roddy gets
Connor
a pick.
with a nice hook.
His hooks are on point. Another Mei wall. Pushing them off. He's
Stalin
gonna
is
kill the
going
Rhine
to
here
die
for sure.
here.
Ooh, maybe
that's
not.
awful.
He gets pushed into the
Blizzard
windows.
comes out, catches the Zarya, and ends up taking out both tanks.
The Pharah farming up
With
some
an
ult charge though.
amazing hook on the Lucio.
His hooks are on point. Connor's going off. Connor is going off. His hooks are so good right now. He's not even using the Orisa pulls. He's just doing it himself. DJ almost has another Riptire. Their ult economy is so good
I
right
do
now.
like what they're doing with Zed-F is with Connor going
Colin
off,
is
that
at
they just
literally
put
1 HP.
wa-
Roddy didn't get
yeah.
a fully charged headshot.
You hate to see that. That's unlucky. Ooh, they missed the wall here. This is their
Two
chance
get
to win this
pulled
fight.
in.
This is if they win a fight here. This is the fight they win.
Hanzo
That's-
pops
yep,
ult,
Oh,
Takes
takes
that's
out
such a
two.
huge. Bullet will
dragon.
probably try to res
And
one. Yep, there's the
forcing
Valk coming
Zed-F
out.
back to
Not
point.
going to try to get the res though.
They should win this. They have all their ults.
There,
Yeah,
there
there
it
it
goes.
is.
It's just at this point press triangle to win game.
Barrage comes out.
Hold on, there's
Maybe
gonna be a
one.
res
Getting the
out. I
res off
don't
of
know.
the
I don't really know
Lucio,
why the
Barrage
res is
gets
gonna be out.
some
That's just.
stallability.
But it's more or less just gonna feed.
It's, yeah,
Bloodborne 200
it's-
Instead
HP.
of stalling, Lucio's going after the Hanzo.
Marley's going in, gonna stall as long. Oh, gets taken out.
They still haven't
Good
killed
There's only
Connor.
Roadhog left at
There
the point.
comes the
Oh,
tire.
This fight's basically
The tire
over.
doesn't get anyone.
It's questionable. It's questionable. Uh-oh, are they gonna catch the Orisa?
They maybe can if
No,
no, they
the
already
I
got
think
Orisa is
they
killed.
far
will.
enough back that
I think they're gonna speed boost and kill her.
They may put down a
Ooh,
nice
he's
nice
wall.
low.
weight wall that blocks them off, so Orisa was
That
able
was
to get back.
very
Now
good
comes
Mei
out
wall.
on the side of Bloodborne.
Eliza has Grav, and they're about to have Grav combo. And they blew
There it
their
comes.
Lucio ult.
And
Uh-oh.
Supercharger comes out, it gives the team big damage
There comes
boost.
another dragon that's just gonna go right across the point. It should get Mata here. Maybe no, Mata will not die. He's getting pocketed by
Dragon's
bullet.
slightly
TJ.
too low.
DJ and Roddy having an amazing duel in the back. Connor now in on it.
Rez goes up in the far in the
Oh my
back
god,
line.
that's a huge
Combat
blizzard.
was
That's gonna
once
take
again
out Stalin.
uncontested.
Stalin right
Great
at the
man.
edge of it. His foot is outside of it.
Oh my god.
Combat is still going uncontested. He has gotten away with more reses than I ever have.
That's insane. Yeah, his movement is very good on the Mercy. Oop, big pull.
Target to take
nice
it
shot
down,
on
and
DJ.
only Mercy is left.
Are they gonna stall?
They should have staggered, and there you go. You see the teabagging on combat as a former player of Zed-F there, getting teabagged.
You love to see it, dude. See right there though, like I feel a little more coordination, and they get Grav Dragon combo on point. They probably win that fight. But it's like just like they did on attack. Like one good Grav Dragon can win you a point on Anubis.
It's an early pick
They
by
gotta
DJ.
Wise is looking for a Grav here.
There it
use
comes.
it?
It's
Yeah,
actually
blocked
kind
up
of
the
huge,
Zarya and
but the
forces
May
Reinhardt
will get
to
the
big.
wall, and it's just gonna nothing's gonna come of it.
Far is above the point, but uses all right in front of the Orisa.
Only
That
gets
May wall was
one.
huge. Colin going after Roddy in the back.
Earth
That's
Shatter
a
goes
big.
out. Gets Mercy.
It's just Warrior
big.
Wolf Girl, and SK will not be pulled off. So
In order to take this point, who do you think they have to target down first?
I just think they need to use ults better, like combos. Like right there, they blew Shatter when they had combo with Pharah, and Liza saw a huge Grav, but got walled off. Like her team got walled off. It's one of those things where the like it's huge tank ults, but the DPS aren't there to do it.
Yeah, Eliza should have
just need,
waited for
like,
Roddy
one
to get
combo.
his ult, because even with that wall off, she could have called out the huge grab and the dragons could have
Yeah.
just came right in.
I think just a little
Going
more
to
coordination
push
on those
left.
on the ults, and they get this. I think Roddy's gonna stay middle here and try to get a dragon down the bridge. He's 1v1ing Colin. Roddy's cut off from the team here. It's actually a great positioning from Colin.
Supercharger comes
Roddy's out of the
out
fight here.
to stop the push,
May with a flanking ult, huge ult from Colin.
that's
and he
gonna
shuts
get
down
the
Warriors'
entire
ult.
team.
Warrior
The dragons
frozen
come
in
out to
midair.
try
Oh
and
my gosh.
stop this.
Are you serious?
But
Did
it
that
was
take
too
her
little,
ult?
too late.
I think that took her ult. What a freaking May ult. That was such a good play from Colin. He flanked over and stalled Roddy forever, and then flanked and got like 2 and a huge blizzard.
And
That
when
was a
it
great
comes
play.
to ults, it looks like Bloodborne only has one option, and that's to get a huge Earth Shatter.
Mm-hmm. I like Widowmaker on this map, but I like her better on first point. I think she's decent on second point, but not the best. on
I'd
second
say
point.
Widowmaker this late in the game,
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't go for it.
Is he gonna get right at Lucian? Oh my gosh, he goes.
It
That's
Mata
insane.
takes out Roddy immediately before the push
That's a
even
big wall.
started.
Ooh, but he breaks it. Uh-oh, they're disconnected from their tank here. Stalin just going in, leading his team, has Shatter here, trying not to get killed by the May. May pushed up a
They're
little
pushing in the
aggressive.
small room.
Are they gonna kill the May? No. Marley gets out with a great speed boost.
That's a nice
Reinhardt
nice
gets,
freeze.
Reinhardt gets frozen, but is able to get out of it. Wall comes out, blocking out the Reinhardt from the Ana,
Ooh.
and 2 really good ults is going to stop this game right here.
Those were, like, in the end there, Zed is using ults very well, very efficiently. Those were nice.
Yeah, I'd say in that game the ult economy and combos were the deciding factor.
100%. Like, you saw how quick they grabbed Dragon second point? That won them that point. And then, like, there was 2 opportunities to do it.
And this combo was
Yeah, great. Very good. Ooh, and dodges the dragon for style. I like, look at all that damage blocked. Who's gonna say it? You gonna say it, Killer?
What?
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
damage.
Alright, you're welcome.
There it
that's
is.
a lot of damn blade.
Alright, let's go on to next map, which is... Somebody help me.
Blizzard
hold
World, yeah?
on,
I think it's Blizzard World.
I'll get all the maps up. Where is it? It is Blizzard World.
Hey, I was right. We take those.
Expert for Kakmata?
All right, killer. I gotta go. I gotta go. It's time.
I understand.
I don't want to go. All right. Good luck though. And like that was such a good map. Such a good map.
Now, Blizzard World, I do like the map. It's I was when it first came out a little disappointed that it was um a hybrid map rather than a 2-point capture because the initial looks of it looked like it could have been a really good or not a 2-point capture, an assault map. But the comps, once again, that can be run on Blizzard World, you can easily. There are some good sniping positions for Widowmakers and Hanzos, but there's also. You can easily hold right at that first choke with an Orisa Bastion if positioned properly.
Yeah, definitely.
I also would not be surprised to see the Junkrat come out again, especially on that first point, because there are, once again, just a lot of corridors in each one of those flank routes that Junkrat is just going to specialize in those areas.
Neither team is telling me if they're ready or not.
But going into this next map, though, I do think that Bloodborne has to get that ult economy down and get coordination a lot better in order to take over this map. They definitely have the players in order to dominate. It's just getting that coordination down.
Definitely, they looked really uncoordinated there with like ults mainly.
Although I do believe that if Zed-F wants to severely overpower Bloodborne, they need to contest combat. He's been giving off a lot of those reses that he should not have gotten away with. Waiting on Dom.
He joined, I'm just wondering who he's gonna sub for.
Oh, okay. Joe. He's going in for Stalin.
You said who?
He's coming in for Stalin.
Okay. I swear to God, why can't team captains just say when they're ready? Like,
I know.
is it that, like, I have to wait for, like, a year to get answers? Okay,
You're ready.
let's go. Holy Jesus.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
Alright, coming into Blizzard World, who's attacking first? Is it,
It's gonna be Zed.
It is Zed?
Initiating
Now, coming in on the attack on Blizzard World, what would you expect to see?
Possibly goats, but I doubt it just due to the layout of the map. Like, you can run it first phase, but second phase it's not that great, and then picking up again third phase it's decent, but...
Looks like they're gonna go with the Bastion, Reinhardt. They might go for Pirate Ship, it looks like. Or no, am I looking at that wrong?
I mean, Zed-F right now has 3 DPS picked.
ready for battle.
3 DPS, a Hamston, and probably gonna be an Ana. Or a Moira. Because they need a lot of heals if they're actually going to run this.
Zed-F is attacking, right? Yeah.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, after capping the first point, Pirate Ship can work, but it's not attacking that first point. On the defense side, it looks like we're seeing Orion Zarya on both sides, but when it comes to supports, we're gonna see a Mercy Zen on defense, and then on a Moira for attacking.
Defend objective
McCree's gonna be out on both sides, and then the other DPS, we got a Sombra defending. That's gonna be really strong with pinpointing exactly where they're pushing from. And on attacking, you're gonna see a Hanzo. Good vantage points if he's able to take control of it.
Here we see Gods trying to kill DJ, but DJ will get pocketed, and Expert's just gonna come flash fan, because Mc right click is very strong at the moment, so...
And Reinhardt
Dom's
goes
just
down,
gonna go
and
down.
it looks like Zed-F is just easily gonna take this point.
Yep, that's just gonna be everybody falls with ease. And Zed, it just...
Now is the moment that you've already capped it twice. Since you're about to cap point, I'd say if they really wanted to run the Pirate Ship, that would be the time to switch.
I don't think that they're gonna run Pirate Ship, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. It'd be fun to watch, so... I've been trying to keep an eye out for more T-Backs, though.
The Junkrat is gonna come out on this for the defending with Colin, it looks like. Or no?
Righty's gonna get a big pick on Zed-F's Ana though.
God gets a pick right on Zed-F immediately. Combat able to fly back to his team from the back lines. Oh mercy, man. And once again, Junkrat is just so strong with chokes. Because you've got this one tight corridor that Junkrat can just lob grenades right into this one small doorway. Then you've got the big choke that, even though you can easily dodge his grenade, you still know he's there. And if you get too close to him, he's just going to light you up. Grab comes out, but
it's just a lot of ults coming out.
That was 2 ults negated just by 1 Transcendence. You gotta love that. Like it's gonna be a fairly easy stop for them. Reinhardt gets nanoed and is going straight in. Charges, gets stopped by Zom, but Zom gets taken down by Mara.
An expert with the 3K with High Noon. I was making fun of that earlier today as a national suicide button, but he made use of it in a very good way, comboing the Rhine Shatter with High Noon, being able to get the 3K uncontested.
Normally would be a suicide button, but when you've got 3 down on the enemy team by a shatter, it's a death sentence for the enemy team.
There we go, they're trying to pick off everybody who got old spawn, which just looks like all of Bloodborne got old spawn. And Zed-F is just kind of, they just kind of own this map right now, literally just kind of taking it with ease. Only a few people have even died on Zed-F's side so far.
With the stagger on the Junkrat, they need to group up now. And Zenyatta goes down, it's already a 5v6. Riptire comes out, going for a flank. Brad catches the Rhine, goes for the free Zarya, but only gets the McCree. Deadeye comes out, gets 1. McCree is just there, trying to pick them off.
We finally see that's a questionable grab, I would say. Like, maybe he was trying to get a switch. That's what would be. I mean, that would be the only reasonable thing. No, he didn't switch.
No, it might have been a panic grab.
I mean, as is our main, we've all done it. Everybody panic grabs. It's just a thing that happens.
On several occasions.
There we go, Ryan again. Nice block right there.
Reinhardt just slinging away, but gets smashed into the payload by the opposing
He's in many rooms,
all alone.
He's gonna die. Expert with another 2 flanking. Almost was able to get the flash fan
taking
off,
him down. Looks like this is turning in the side of Zed-F.
It's a 3v3 right now, but Bloodborne has their main tank, and now Zed-F with the spawn advantage is all back, and it's about to be even with numbers.
Not anymore. DJ just takes out the Reinhardt with a storm arrow.
And there's a shatter that's gonna be able to get nobody though.
Comes in to contest.
McRight click is too strong for even Trans to sustain out of, so.
Combat getting another res off.
Here we see another tire coming out.
Tire coming in.
That's gonna be a huge.
Get taken down by the Sonic arrow. Ana left alive. She was up on the high ground all alone and was just not noticed. Grab comes out, catches almost the entire team with a huge dragon.
They need to pick off the Zen right
Zenyatta
here.
Gets staggered. No one left his combat. Who is on the bottom?
Roddy ulting from spawn right here. He's gonna be able to get Connor. I think that he's gonna try to get Bullet here and
Moira is gonna... Moira's ult doing double duty is just not enough.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Bloodborne is finally taking some sort of like defense here. After letting Zed-F walk and almost having 4 minutes for last phase, they've held them for 3 minutes so far, and they haven't been able to keep the they haven't been able to cap all the way. So.
If Zed-F is able to take down Bloodborne's shield, they would have a good opportunity. They would have had a good opportunity for a Nano Deadeye. Instead, Nano goes out on the Rhine, catches both the Rhine and the Zarya. Rhine goes down. Zarya is holding on to that Discord and gets taken down by Dom.
I think that they might try to stagger Expert here, but it's gonna...
Expert's gonna just barely get away.
30 seconds remaining.
Coming into our last push for Zed-F. When it comes to the ult economy, I'd say it's about even. Dragons comes out right on the payload, but it's gonna catch nobody. Tyre comes out, going for a flank.
10 seconds.
Gonna get an Expert, who is going for a flank eye. Trance comes up, keeps the team up. Colin goes down, Bullet goes down, and the only one left is a poor Ana.
There comes Dragons right onto cart, but
It's gonna catch nobody in time.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Zed-F did have a good point where they were just pushing the payload forward. And they were able to get it pretty far. On the defense of Zed-F, we're going to see a Junkrat Roadhog with a Reinhardt and an Ashe and a Mercy.
Ready for battle.
Attacking, we're going to see a Torbjorn and a Symmetra, as well as a Mercy, and we're going to see a break on Zed-F. Nope, Banana.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I support the Ana pick. I'm a big fan of Ana. She's just a really good healer because of Bionade, and honestly all of her kit is really good and useful. Especially now, like, it's not recent or anything, but Nano now giving the 300 healing is so huge.
5, 4,
Oh yeah.
3, 2,
It definitely opens the door to Nano more people than just your average tank.
defend objective A.
Yeah, because now it's, like, it used to be used as a somewhat lifesaver just because of the 50% damage resistance, but now it's, now it can be heavily
heal
used as a lifesaver.
Now, Bloodborne pushing into this tiny room, I mean, I know they didn't know they had a Junkrat, but that is where Junkrat loves to see teams go. And that was obvious by the immediate kick onto combat. It looks like they're gonna have their Zen. 3 people got TP'd up to the flank, forcing
That's a
Zed-F
huge
back.
hook from Connor.
Look. And this fight quickly turns into the favor of Zed-F. Symmetra's just there with a double healing, but is it going to be enough? Looks like it is. Symmetra's still at the high ground. Huge hook!
We'll get hooked off by Connor. Connor with the insane hooks today.
And Zed-F takes the high ground. Roadhog waiting in the sidelines for somebody to pass through. And it looks like Bloodborne's going to decide to push forward, push through center this time. Junkrat pushing forward a little far.
They just like Bloodborne just looks so split right now with half their team on high ground, half playing low.
It is definitely feeding into Connor, because Connor is able to just hook out that singled out person and take them out.
Nano
and
Bob
immediately
is
change
absolutely
the
gonna
fight.
obliterate the enemy. Nope, Dominator's just gonna hold his shield against Bob right now.
The Dominator is quickly gonna get taken down.
A huge Shatter's gonna get 2, Expert will die because of it.
Tyre comes out.
Is trying to go up and around, that's gonna get 2 most likely.
Gonna
Only
get the
one.
Ana. Ash is the only one left contesting, everyone else is pulled back.
And they're just gonna get out of
We got
there.
Mercy and Roadhog contesting. Roadhog's gonna get pushed away, leaving Mercy alone. And only Connor was left.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
You see a Rat and Sam going forward to try and push Zed-F back a little bit. And Roddy able to take out Expert with a turret.
I like seeing Symmetra, we don't see her often in this league. So I enjoy seeing people play Symmetra. It's a change up from what we normally see.
Personally, I don't like Symmetra, and that's really just for personal reasons. I just have a huge thing against her.
We're also seeing a Torb. Now this is a team comp I can get behind, very unorthodox.
I was expecting to see like a semi-pirate
Oh,
ship, and you
that's-
can
that's
definitely get that from the
absolutely huge.
Torbjorn, because he can definitely lock out some of these big areas that the defenders have to go through. The new Torb is also so strong. Looks like Zed-F's gonna just keep control of the point. There's Expert coming up with another tire. We have Colin coming up with another whole hog, and Bullet coming up with another Valk soon. On the side of Bloodborne, we're gonna see about the same situation, about 5 ults, except we're gonna see a grab. Big shield comes out with Bob.
There we
coming
see
in.
Nano Bob again.
Well, Bob's locked onto the shield again. If Reinhardt can keep that up, Bob's not really going to be able to do too much. Nano runs out, and then Bob jumps away. Leaving 2 ults completely useless. Whole Hog comes out to try and push the enemy team back. Gets Warrior.
Oh, they all. Connor is gonna pick off the Zarya, but will also die to gods
The
there.
tank duo getting 4 kills combined.
Colin trying to come in, but I think Gods is getting pocketed by combat here while trying to kill Colin, and Colin will fall because of it.
We will see Gods with his Molten Core coming up. It could be comboed with the Earth Shatter. Scratch that. But Dom is able to capitalize off that Shatter, getting 3.
Zed-F was just very, very split right there, which led to them not being able to even get like a
With the
true
remaining
contest
3
of that.
people away from the payload, it's just easily going to be pushed through the second point.
Here
Rip
comes
Terror
a drunk
coming out
tire
straight
that can
from middle.
change, and Roddy
gets
with
taken
a
out by
nice
Roddy.
shot.
And Earth Shatter comes out. Roadhog got bopped away, and Torbjorn
Roddy
uses
getting
Molten Core
2.
to try and push them out. Roadhog contesting as best as he can with that Molten Core there.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
And Bloodborne has a pretty nice push going. They don't have to full cap either. All they have to do is beat Zed-F on how far they push it, and they win, because Zed-F was 1 meter from getting the full cap.
Roadhog looking to be a little flank. Misses his hook and immediately runs away. Torbjorn coming in to try and force the Roadhog away from his team.
That's a nice kill by
getting
Expert
a
on the
kill off
combat. Connor's gonna try to see what he can do with the flanking whole hog. It looks like he's gonna get the hook on the
DJ
Warrior,
taking
and
out the-
instead of going for the kill, just tries to go with the environmental and won't get anything out of it.
Expert getting 3 kills total in that fight. It looks like that we might be able to see though a nice Grav Dragons coming out on the side of Bloodborne if Roddy waits for his Zarya to get her ult. Without going for another flank. Dragons comes out right on the point. Dom is able to take down Colin.
Connor using his whole hog to get a lot of them away from him.
A nice little trade between Junkrat and Hanzo, but Combat getting Hanzo back up. Another Nano Bob comes out.
Nano Bob with a damage boost too.
Reaper just going uncontested for the most part. Able to, and now Expert's able to get a double kill. And with those grenades coming in, not going to be easy for them to get through. Grab comes out, catching the Reinhardt.
Yeah, there is. I don't know if they'll be. I don't think the Bloodborne can do it here. They're down so many. It's only Warrior Wolf Girl on point. He gets hooked by, or she gets hooked by Connor. And that should end the game. Zed taking second map too. Zed-F leading 2-0.
Play of the game.
Very strong players from both teams, though.
You're powered up. Get in there.
That shatter was perfectly timed. And our next map will be Lijiang Tower.
I'm asking for subs now. While I switch the map really fast.
I'll let you know if any. Liza's going in for combat. No, we've got 4 going in for Zed-F. Just waiting to see who they're going in for. Mata, Red, Trace, and Marley coming in for Connor, Expert, DJ, and MJ. Alright, so now going into our map 3, what do you think Bloodborne has to do in order to take down Zed-F and be able to take a map?
I just think like they just need more coordination. That's their biggest problem right now. Is they just look uncoordinated.
There were several instances where they did split up a little bit.
And I think that they also really need to just focus Zed's shield and also just like they need to be aware of Connor because they're letting Connor get a lot of hooks off and they're not playing like they're not trying to play around Connor's like around or behind sight lines where Connor can't hook them or behind shields, which is really what's causing them a lot of problems. And we can start now.
Well, lucky for Bloodborne, Connor isn't in this map. They are going to have to worry about Colin getting those with his Reinhardt.
For the main Reddit Lucio in this game, the Marley has already picked Lucio as fast as he could. This is one of the best Lucio maps in the game, especially for environmentals.
I wouldn't also be surprised to see a Pharah come out on this map.
I do want to change something in my settings really fast.
We're gonna see a Zarya Rein. And on the side of Zed-F, Zarya Rein with Genji Sombra, and then a Moira Lucio. And on the side of Bloodborne, we're gonna see a Holt Hook with a Genji Junkrat and 2 main healers with Mercy and Moira. Now when it comes to healing, I do see Bloodborne having the advantage. Well, no, I'd still say Bloodborne has the advantage when it comes to when it comes to healing.
Capture.
Marley doesn't try for any crazy rollout like I thought he might.
And we see a big fight in front of the point with Zed-F being the first ones to touch the point, and the fight quickly moves sideways. Roddy taking out Tracemaker with God taking down Red Hawk. Bullet's able to get the res off from Trace. Orisa Pole comes out.
Roddy got a triple. And there's the
Bloodborne's gonna
third
take
kill.
this first point easily.
Roddy pushed up basically into the enemy spawn there.
And it looks like Dom is going for a little flank, trying to pull somebody into the gap. Misses his hook, and Zed-F is pushing through the back room. Roddy's able to get behind them. Pops Dragon Blade. And is going after the Zarya. Zarya goes down, and Bloodborne's gonna keep this point.
Bloodborne is doing really good here against Zed-F, taking 2 team fights back to back and not having to use many ults.
Riptide comes out, comes through the back room. Fire Strike goes out too soon, but gets taken down by the enemy Junkrat. Junkrat and Ryan coming through the back while the enemy team staggers forward a little bit. Far comes in from underneath. Huge barrage. With Mayhem taking out Bullet. And Dirtbaker's able to take out Genji. And it looks like Zed-F's gonna take over this point this time. Bloodborne was able to hold the point for fairly long though. They were able to get to almost 90%.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Res comes out. And Bloodborne's gonna push through the back room, it looks like, with Roadhog keeping a few people in the front distracted. But with nobody there, Roadhog's easily able to just come in through the middle. Roadhog hooks the Mercy and pulls her away from the team. Tyre comes out, gets the Mercy. Earth Shatter comes out, big Shatter, getting 1. And a whole hog comes out to clear out anyone left.
I think that Zed-F is probably going to keep this point unless something... Actually, Bloodborne, this is kind of even right now. I mean, Dominator's just on point and they're not even acknowledging that he exists.
And a Roadhog that's uncontested, as we saw in the past few maps, is a dangerous, dangerous thing.
Colin has another barrage here, he might try to get it soon. Roddy hits 4 shots in a row.
Roddy's starting to push forward a little bit. The enemy Zed-F is distracted by the background. Roddy gets out in Deadeye, which takes out the Mercy. That's 2 down. Or 1 down. I didn't realize the Mercy got the res off on the Pharah. Barrage comes out taking out
Solo ulting the resing Mercy.
But Eliza getting 2 with her orb.
Marley trying to stay alive, just wall riding up top, but will fall to Eliza.
Eliza dominating this point with a quad kill. And it looks like this point might go to Bloodborne. There's 2 on point. Someone gets pulled off by the hole. And this point will go to Bloodborne.
Defense mode activated. Score 1.
Bloodborne looked a lot more coordinated there than they have the last few rounds. Definitely an improvement.
Ready for battle.
Coming into Control Center, what would you expect to see on the when going against an enemy team?
To be honest, with these teams, I don't know. They've been kind of just running everything under the sun right now with tank comps, DPS.
5,
So
3,
I know I do like seeing some unconventional comps, such as Reinhog with a Sombra on the back. It's going to be very dangerous, especially if Tracemaker's on point with calling out his hacks.
See you later.
Reinhardt going to be taken down on the side of Bloodborne quickly, as well as Reaper and Moira. Bloodborne has to pull out right now. They're down way too many.
yeah, they definitely just kind of dominated that first fight right there. And like a complete turnaround from what happened last round at the start.
Bloodborne coming in for their second push. Hook goes out but catches nobody. Reaper coming in. It looks like Bloodborne's trying to decide which way to push. Meanwhile, Zed-F is just capitalizing off the confusion. And Zarya looks like she might get staggered out. And now begins the most hated spawn camp. But Roddy takes out Colin. And a fight begins on the Roadhog. Roadhog is able to take out Roddy. It's an even fight.
I don't know how Trace doesn't die there getting hooked.
Roadhog pulls in the Reaper. Probably not the best hook. Gracemaker Invisible hacks out. Who did he hack? And out comes the Coalescence to try and contest the point. Really focusing down the Sombra. Sombra's out! And Coalescence comes out on the side of on the Zed-F, excuse me. And it looks like Bloodborne's going to take this point. Zed-F does have a lot of ults coming up. They have an EMP, Dragons, Whole Hog, and a Sound Barrier. Whereas Bloodborne is going to have their own Whole Hog, as well as a Deadeye, Death Blossom, and a Valve. This next fight is going to be very ult heavy.
Apagando las luces.
It's so weird ult. Nobody was really in position for that EMP.
EMP unfortunately goes wasted.
I mean, it looks like they're still gonna get some sort of value out of it.
Bloodborne gets 2, it's tied out. But Zed-F's ults had more value, they were able to take out their Mercy. Both Moira send out their damaging orb. Roadhog hooks the Moira, but Moira gets away, and Roadhog is getting beat down by Reinhardt, only getting the Roadhog in that shatter.
This is just so back and forth right now. I'm not really sure who's going to come out with the win on this team fight, but it looks like Bloodborne will.
Hammond's here for the stall, but gets taken out by Reaper, and Bloodborne's going to keep control of the point.
A lot of contesting going on, though. Zed-F was so close to taking that point there. I feel like if they would have just coordinated that EMP a bit better, they would have definitely had that point taken.
And we're gonna see Tracemaker go the character of his namesake. Tracer forced to use her recall early up, and Roddy's able to take down Colin. Roadhog gets pulled into it, is forced to use his heal to get away. And Aretha uses Supercharger in order to boost up her team and stop this, but Roadhog comes in from the back. Death Blossom, a boosted Death Blossom takes out the Lucio.
It's high time.
Deadeye coming out. Whole Hog is used to push everybody back and is able to take out both the Tracer and the Roadhog, and Bloodborne takes their first map of the series.
That was a really, really close game, even though the map count for it was 2-0. They were both 99 to somewhere in the 90s for both teams. So, really close game, really just back and forth.
Really close game.
Your class.
Our map 4 is going to be Rialto. Hope those glitches are fixed with that map. Stalin in for car.
Connor, Expert DJ, and MJ.
In for... Why don't you do it all in one message, DJ? Hawk, Colin, Marley, and Trace.
Okay, let me switch the map over to Rialto. If Bloodborne plays like they did that last on the last control that they just played, I think that they can definitely pull out a win here too. They played really coordinated, just really well there. So
now this map, I have, as of recently, been seeing a lot of Bastion being played, especially on the defending side for that first point. Yes, Bloodborne, if they played how they did, they could easily take over this map.
Alright, both teams are ready. I would assume that Bloodborne is going to come out of the gates on defense with an Orisa Hog, probably a Hanzo, and I'm not too sure what second DPS.
Initiating match.
I wouldn't also be surprised to see a variation of goats on this map. Pushing into that first point, goats can be very, very strong.
It looks like on Zed-F side we're gonna see a dive coming out.
With the Shimada brothers, you don't see that a lot in the dive comp.
Ready for battle.
On defense, it looks like Bloodborne's still trying to decide exactly what comp they want to do, but it looks like they are going to go with the Zarya, though.
Attackers incoming in 30
Like
seconds.
Ryan, Zarya, Junkrat, McCree, and then the support. I think... Yeah, Mercy, Moira. Yeah. I am a little surprised to not see a Pharah on this map. With all this open space, Pharah would easily be able to.
Definitely, and also the
around the
rooftops, you
defending
can
team.
easily hide behind them, so this map's really good for Farah for a lot of reasons. Trying to get the payload originally across the bridge, and now they're gonna move on.
Yep. And Genji goes down to the Reinhardt. Tracer trying to do some mayhem in the back lines, but is forced to pull back. Winston up top, jumps right out into the back lines and is immediately targeted. Halo pushes ever so slightly, but they're gonna have to back away. Now against Bloodborne's comp, dive comp can be strong. but
Roddy
you have to
almost
know
killed himself.
exactly who to jump onto. It looks like they're switching off the dive comp, going into a Rhine Zarya. Grab comes down the side of Bloodborne. A big dragon. Kills coming in on the side of Bloodborne. Looks like they're going to be able to keep this point right where it is.
Bloodborne's putting up a really good hold right here. Rialto is a really hard first phase to get through though, so.
Bloodborne Sonic coming in. It looks like they're going into a semi-variation of Ghost of the Rig, going into a more serious brawl style comp. Tiger getting taken down by the Zarya. Dragons comes in. No, it is not, because the kills come in once again on the side of Bloodborne. And Ryan coming in to take out Zarya to finish them off.
Schutzengel ist da.
huge stagger on the Zarya.
This will heal you.
Огонь по готовности!
Brad comes down inside of Bloodborne with a coalescence coming in. Feel the
Both
damage.
both
comes
Ryan
out,
shattering.
taking down the Reinhardt. And once again, Bloodborne is going to overtake them.
Maybe not. Zed-F is putting up a decent push here. No, it looks like Bloodborne, yeah. They're just gonna wipe them, pinching them from the back and from the front, so...
With
Connor's
a
gonna
stagger on
get
the
two,
Zarya
though.
Again, it's gonna be really hard for Zed-F to take this over. And this is the moments where Sombra definitely excels, and you've got the last minute of the match, and they're just staggering in.
30 seconds remaining.
Winston comes out on the side of Bloodborne in order to help contest the point and keep it right where it is.
It's time.
Jedi comes out. Winston jumps onto him, but the Jedi is able to take out both supports. And Winston comes out. Zed-F is going to be able to push this point.
10 seconds remaining.
Bloodborne almost holding it again, just like on Anubis, but Zed-F getting the very just last minute hold. Wait, they...
Graves comes out to make a huge continuation of this push. The payload's just going to keep moving. Hanzo's stuck behind the enemy team. Or not Hanzo, Sombra. And Sombra's invisibility is able to save her life.
Zed-F really doesn't have many ults right here because they just used them to just make sure they secure that. They will have both support ults, however, which should help them a lot for sustain, especially just Brig Rally. It's essentially just makes you unkillable, but there it comes.
Comes out in
Roddy with the 5k, can he get the 6? They might be, no, experts all the way in Zed's backline.
It's gonna be an easy hold. Fire Strike giving the Zarya just a little bit of charge in the beginning. You see Sombra sitting in the back lines as Zed-F begins to push forward.
I think that expert's getting ready for a high
Sombra
noon.
getting to hack off the Hanzo. Hanzo is basically useless right now.
Expert getting Roddy. I think that now is his time to try for a high noon if he's gonna go for one.
Red goes off onto Roddy. Shatter comes out.
That's a
catching it.
huge hack, saving who is it? It's
Sombra goes down.
Stalin.
Sombra and Reinhardt goes down.
Right.
Things are tied up, but Connor is able to take down Roddy, allowing Zed-F to push the payload further. I am not speaking English good.
It's okay, it be like that sometimes. Just flex these.
We have the coalescence coming out on the side of Bloodborne. You being used more for damage than it is for healing. We see that a lot. And we see an EMP and Dragon.
I think that
And it looks
Bloodborne will
like
be able to hold this.
Bloodborne might
God's
be
picking
able
up
to hold
too.
this.
Who knows?
Drag, come
Both
back.
grabs coming out. That's a huge hack from Gods getting a hacking DJ before he
Zed-F is
can
able to
launch
take
dragons.
3.
But
Zora's
once
the
again,
only one left there to test ouchies with Mercy, but Mercy's all
Zed.
alone now.
Zed with their second last
And Zed-F
second
is going to
point take.
Reinhardt coming in to contest the point.
The payload has
Wow.
reached the checkpoint.
Zed-F just stretching all their time to the maximum.
But if Bloodborne is able to do the holds that they've been able to, they should be able to hold Zed-F at bay for the last minute and a half.
God's just kind of waiting behind them, seeing if he can pick off a straggler, but Zed's playing really coordinated and very close together, especially because they know that the enemy team has a Sombra. There it goes. Gods goes in for the hack. He's gonna get it off.
Sombra
Mata
gets taken
has
down
Shatter.
very
They know
quickly.
it though. I think Mata's probably gonna
Genji
try
coming
for a
in,
Shatter
gets
here.
that
Yep, there
point.
it is. It's
Shatter
gonna get
goes
nobody.
out.
There comes the high noon.
And Jedi comes out.
They will get Saul
And
and
it looks
also
like the
Dom.
kills are
Both tanks
falling in the
dead.
favor of Zed-F with Connor.
Warriors low. Will die.
Sombra's
Both
back,
healers.
but is she
And
gonna be able to
everybody
do
dies.
anything? She's
They
not.
get the team kill and
And
they
Zed-F
should
is
be able
going
to
to
escort
push
it all the way.
forward.
Nope, there comes
Reinhardt
Stalin.
comes in to contest the point. This is going to give Bloodborne a chance to get their team back. But it's all for naught. Zed-F is able to take the last checkpoint.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Bloodborne, I have to give it to them. They were able to contest
Initiate
Zed-F down to 19 seconds. We are going to see an Orisa Hog coming in for the defending, as well as a Brig Ash. And on the side of Bloodborne, we see a Symmetra. Can work on attack. If you can get those turrets into the back lines, they're gonna be a pain for Zed-F to deal with.
Ready for battle.
Although Symmetra Bastion is
6 DPS comp.
yes.
I mean, go for it.
Stranger things have worked.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
I mean, nobody can say that Bloodborne's not gonna have damage on their side.
Five, four, three.
And now they're switching things up right at the last
They're
minute.
actually
Looks like
keeping
they're
the
gonna
Bastion
use
in Sim
Rein's
though.
Aura.
I can get behind it. Bastion's not bad. He almost dies using the Symmetra teleporter though. Almost pushed off immediately.
Bastion's stuck right on the payload. He's gonna set up right on the payload and the pirate ship has begun.
They let him get point presence, but I don't think that it'll matter due to the fact that they have no shield right now. And MJ just showing off what is the support of Brigitte.
Support tank and forcing Bastion off the away from the game. Now, if you let the Bastion set up and he doesn't have a Reinhardt, you need to target him immediately. If he's able to just push the payload, he's going to light anyone up that he can find. Bloodborne coming in for a little flank. DJ takes out Roddy. But they've left their backline exposed. Tracer's in the backline pushing the payload.
Expert getting 2 though with this barrage. Zed-F making a pretty good hold here. But so did Bloodborne, so we'll see if the same thing happens.
And Roddy gets staggered out. Roadhog waiting to get a hook. Hook breaks. Looks like Reinhardt's being more of a distraction, making them think that they're gonna push forward. Zed-F definitely has a much greater point presence right now. Reaper Bloodborne switches over to a Reaper to try and put an assault on those tanks. Brad comes out, catches 3, 4.
Helden sterben nicht.
I don't think Roddy
We
was
have a
there though
bout
with
come
his
out.
dragons. Yeah, he was respawning. See, they're not like, I don't think they're communicating deaths enough and ults enough. Because stuff like that is happening quite a bit.
And Zed-F's able to capitalize off the confusion of the ult economy and just capitalize off of it. Reinhardt coming in to try and take out the Orisa, but Reinhardt gets pushed away? No. And Bloodborne started to take over the point. Roadhog's there to try and contest it and force him away, but him alone is not going to be enough. He's even being forced back to Bloodborne spawn. And Bloodborne's going to be able to take the first point, it looks like.
Zed might get a recontest if they really just try to rush, and they are going to get a recontest. We'll see if it matters here, though.
So with Dominator taking out the first pick on the break, the payload's just going to get pushed forward.
They're going to get the grab just to pick off the stragglers.
And gets the Mercy. Roadhog is forced to pull away. With a huge stagger on that Roadhog, he's not going to be in the fight for a little while. It's such a far spawn point for the defenders. Bob comes up trying to test the point, forcing Bloodborne away. Reinhardt charges forward, immediately on the point.
That's a huge shatter.
Down on the shatter.
He won't be able to pick off anybody with it, though.
Reaper come in and take the point with his awesome. Roadhog goes down due to Roddy. Ray trying to contest the point, but she's got 2 on her. Not gonna work. Reaper goes down to the Ash. Dragons goes out, catches the Ash. Reaper's left alone. Mirage goes out, Elijah takes it down, and the kills are just falling in favor of Bloodborne. Brave was a little too far forward and was staggered out. Now that's going to switch over to the Hammond to try and help with the contest, as well as a Junkrat.
And Bloodborne's making a really good push right here, so they're doing it in a bit faster time than what Zed-F did, capping actually with time left on the objectives. So
it's once again expert on this Junkrat. When you've got these tight corridors, you gotta be weary of the Junkrat's grenades coming in.
Bloodborne has a lot of ults coming up, though. They're really close to Zarya Grav, close to Vel.
Taking down expert. He's able to take over the high ground. Orisa trying to contest on the point. Warrior goes able to get res off of Brody, and Dragon comes out on the side of Bloodborne, straight down the middle. And Grab goes out, gets someone gets charged, and Death Blossom do a small cleanup. You got a Shatter and a Blossom getting a kill, with Reaper taking 3.
God's getting a lot of people here, trying to pick off MJ if they can, but it looks like he'll make it out alive.
The best God can do against the Brig right now is just force her away, but she is taken down when her shield is down by Roddy. Roddy actually getting 2 headshots. And God taking out the Mei.
Here comes Hammond Mines. It's going to clear a few of them off point, but
with the Reinhardt
Minesweeper right there.
It's not going to do anything. Lucio goes down, and the contest looks like it's over.
Schutzengel ist da.
Cease your resistance. Complete. Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Very close game right now, with Bloodborne having it just a second more than Zed-F.
Ready for battle.
On the attacking, we're going to see the Rein Zarya again. It looks like we're seeing a Goats comp come out on the attacking side for Zed-F.
Attackers.
And defending, it looks like we're going to see Hook again, as well as the Mercy Moira and a Hanzo.
I think that it looks like they're just gonna speed right out of the gate on the side of Zed-F for attacking, running this Goats comp right here. But Bloodborne has a decent anti-Goats, maybe minus the Orisa, mainly because Goats just kind of walks past the Orisa shield like it doesn't exist.
Stop the payload.
But with the Diva, I'd say the Orisa is a good pick.
And there they go, immediately rushing Stalin. Stalin will probably fall soon.
And then the two tanks just go straight after Orisa. Orisa's not going to survive that. And Hanzo's the only one that was left to contest the point, but Zed-F is going to take over this fight.
They're trying to
And
pick
now
off
they can
Roddy.
start to fall
Roddy's
back
like
to the
half
point.
health going up top. And it looks like he'll survive and make it out alive.
Overtime, because we only have a minute, is going to come up very, very quickly. And this is where Diva is going to be very beneficial in this situation, because she's going to be able to push forward past the point, still allowing somebody to stay on the point and allowing Ghosts to continue to work.
Expert trying to go pressure Roddy. Roddy going behind, going Dragons. Dragons going on to
Dragon's
point.
coming out on the side of Bloodborne.
Mata will fall early. Roddy,
Zed-F
however,
has
will
to
get
get
picked.
back
It's
to
a
point.
1-1 trade. There comes Brig Rally. That'll sustain a lot of their team for a long time unless they can take out the Brig early on. There
And
comes Diva Bomb.
comes out as well.
Diva
Cole
Bomb
Russell.
getting
Diva
nothing,
Bomb
not
gonna
even
catch
being able to
nobody,
do
but
anything
Cole
against the
Russell's
Wrench Shield.
healing up her
There comes the
team.
Fat Shatter right there getting 2 and gonna kill the Brig, which is the main sustain for their team right now. Mata will come back, but I don't know if it's gonna be in time. There goes the Shatter. That's gonna get nobody. Grav comes out,
catches
also
nobody.
only getting
catches
Stalin.
Reinhardt, actually.
But I don't think it'll be enough because Expert's gonna fall here because the Dominator's whole hog and that
5
should in the
kills
round.
coming in the side of Bloodborne, and this fight is over.
Zed-F was only able to push it to around the corner of first phase. We'll see if they can put up a good hold against Bloodborne here.
Now, both teams do have basically the same time pool, with Bloodborne only having an extra second. And we're going to see a Hulk with a Bastion and a Ashe, as well as 2 main healers for the defending side with Zed-F. On the attacking side, we're also going to see an Orisa Bastion, as well as a Mercy, Hanzo, and a Rein. It looks like they're going to do a serious protection on the Bastion and really set up a pirate ship.
Definitely, right now, Bloodborne should win first fight if it's strictly just going to be the Bastions going at it, because Bloodborne has a lot more shield break, a lot more sustain, because they're going to have the Ana Bionade. Bastion does 75 healing per second, Mercy does 50, Ana does 70 a shot. That's a lot of healing to the Bastion and a lot of healing to the rest of the team. They're also going to be running double shield, so I think that Bloodborne should definitely have the upper hand. The only real thing that Zed-F has on them is that they'll get the setup first, which allows Bastion probably about 2
Bastion
seconds of just
sets up.
free reign on the shields, but there you go.
Take it down very quickly.
Roddy, it's a 1-for-1 trade though. Bastion's gonna get
Warrior
rezzed.
Wolf gets the Bastion back up, and Bastion gets set up on the point.
That's a huge pick on the Orisa. There goes the only shield on the side of Zed-F, and the Mercy
And
picked.
Mercy
I think that
gets charged.
Bloodborne
Bastion's left alone on the
should
side.
definitely win this now. Brody picking off Expert, and yeah, this should end
And
it
Bastion
unless...
is set up on the point, and if he can get a shield on him, it's going to be over very quickly. Bastion gets hooked away, and Bastion is trying to set back up. Dragon
Some
comes
miracle will
out,
have to happen
Bloodborne
right now
is
for Zed-F to
taking
win.
over.
They weren't even able to touch. Bloodborne takes second map, or fourth map. And that'll be
Bloodborne ties
2
it
to
up.
2. Going into the tiebreaker map, which is... Help me.
Our tiebreaker map is Busan.
Quintuple kill.
Roddy with a good 5k there. A very skilled 5k at that.
This
Okay.
is definitely a good match to bring in the new year with.
Waiting to see if they have any subs, and then we can start.
Now I know Busan definitely has a very goats heavy map set. It's very close knit points and very brawl heavy maps.
Okay, Red Hawk, Trace, Colin, and Marley 4. It's probably gonna
Car
be
for
like...
gods. Just do it all in one message, DJ. But Mata, DJ, and Expert.
Have we been checking SRs?
I have not.
Okay, my dog is like whining absurdly bad right now, so I'm probably just gonna start the match and then do what I gotta do with her. So I'm really sorry about that because the camera's gonna be still. I should be back within 30 seconds, but I ain't trying to kill my dog, so. One team says they're ready, but I'm not getting an answer from the other.
a struggle of being the team captain when you're not playing.
Okay, there we go.
Both teams are ready.
Both teams ready. Let's go into Busan. I'll be right back. Like 30 seconds.
Now traveling to Busan.
Busan, one of the newer maps that was added. I believe it is the newest map.
Initiating match.
Now this is once again another one of those can be a very strong Junkrat hold map, although I see it more beneficial to run a Reinhardt on this map, as that point with those moving walls is very brawl heavy, in my opinion. You're gonna see Zed-F coming out with a Rein Zarya, with a Widow Reaper for the DPS, and a Lucio Moira on the supports. And for the side of Bloodborne, we're going to see a Widow McCree, a Ashe McCree, Mercy Rein, and then I am liking though Zed-F's picks right now. The Zarya Reinhardt are obviously one of the most well-known combos to do. Reaper is just going to capitalize off of whatever Reinhardt pins or Zarya is targeting.
Alright, got back just in time. So sorry about that.
Seeing very similar comps, though Bloodborne is going more of a ranged comp, whereas Zed-F is going more of a brawl style.
I think Zed-F, like, definitely they built their team around brawling, so a lot of their players are just used to that type of play style.
Colin taking out Roddy, there was an even trade, but right now Bloodborne had the point presence, but
Zed-F won the fight, but
Zed-F has the fight.
Huge, Marley almost getting the boop there, but Eliza
Connor
fading back on.
Dom. Zed-F is still showing just their presence in this point. And this point switches right over to Zed-F. Doing his thing and lobbing grenades up. It looks like we're gonna see a Tara on the side of Bloodborne.
That's a huge grab, but it doesn't look like there's anything to combo with it. It was more of just... And then there comes Dragons from Bloodborne.
Reinhardt split away from his healers.
Zed-F picking off a lot, winning, and they're gonna win that team fight. You got Boosty, yo!
And Zed-F's just gonna keep this point over. Roddy taking over his little position again, but is being heavily attacked. Roddy is able to take out Tracemaker though. Reinhardt coming in to try and force Bloodborne back, but Bloodborne is pushing forward. They've got a Moira coalescence coming in.
Red Hawk will fall though. So Zed-F is now down their main tank and their off heals. And it looks like Connor's probably about to die to the enemy Zarya right here, getting saved by the Busan wall. But it looks like Bloodborne will take this with just no deaths coming out from their side.
Zed-F pushes back into the side room.
One take from Zed-F in this round is most likely over though, so Bloodborne has to really tighten up the defenses. They do have a lot of ults for that though right now. So we'll see. Red Hawk, huge.
Both Earth Shadows coming down. And a tire comes in!
Justice reigns from above.
Lots of bolts coming out on the side of Busan.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
And now we're seeing what happened on our back on Anubis. We're coming into the final stages of this first map with one team just having an obvious ult advantage.
Definitely, Bloodborne's about to have grab here, but Zed-F's Zarya is not too far behind.
Comes in
Huge
with
ult.
a Reaper ult.
3 dying on Bloodborne's side. There's 4. Colin getting a triple. Trace picking up 1. Dominator's going to try to just kill himself, and I really don't know why, because he might have just tried for the recontest, but now it's a team kill. There's gonna be no chance. And that'll end that round.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
This map right here is arguably the best on Busan. There's just a lot of sightlines. You can play it in a multitude of different ways. And it looks like we're going to be seeing the Widowmaker on Trace, which we haven't actually seen any Widow play up until the very last map. Which is a bit different from what we normally see in this league. We normally see a lot of Widow play, but right now this is the only round.
This Busan map, pretty much any comp can work with this map.
Roddy deflecting the headshot into Trace.
Immediately.
I got that first person captured too.
And Roddy is just terrorizing.
Huge pick. Dom is gonna fall there. It's a 1-to-1 right now. Red Hawk is also going to fall though, but Marley in the back line and kills the Mercy.
Take that.
This is just kind of back and forth. I feel like this can go any way right now. They're trying to bully Stalin in the back line.
Up to Zarya. Now he's going after the Moira.
And Stalin will die.
And
Zed-F somehow turning that point for their for their take. Like, I don't really know how they managed to do that. It looked like it was an obvious loss after they lost their main tank, but they pulled it out.
Reaper going on a little flank. You see Dragon Blades come out, as well as the Sound Barrier. Earth Shatter goes down.
They're gonna try to pick off Red Hawk, and they probably will. Both tanks pressuring him. Bloodborne picking up 3 there.
Falling in the side of Bloodborne.
4. And looks like the Zarya is probably going to die very soon here. Stalin actually, no, backs off, and I don't blame him. That was a very high charge Zarya he was trying to fight.
McCree taking up on the high ground. Both grabs come out as Death Blossom comes in.
Zed-F's will be fatter though, getting 3. There's 4. Probably number 5 coming up here with the Moira. And there it goes, all 6 are dead. A team kill. Good retake from Zed there.
Reaper taking his little flank position once again, waiting for Bloodborne to push forward.
There comes Dragons coming right down mid. A Red Hawk is literally one and pinned in that corner.
Of Bloodborne, but the Zarya did not care. She was focused on the Reinhardt. Reaper comes in to take out the Rein.
And Colin's just kind of walking in and killing stuff right now.
And Zarya just lets Connor take her.
Bloodborne will have this one recontest, and they're only going to have one, possibly two, if Genji can hurry up and get his ults to try to get this retake, or else the game is over.
Valk comes out.
And there it goes. That should end
But
it with the
Grav
grab.
comes in to force the end of the game. Ooh, but some.
And that's a GG
And
Zed-F
that'll
winning
be
that
it
3-2.
for the first game of week 4 and first game of the new year.
Play of the game.
Red Hot getting the play, well deserved. He played a really good Reinhardt this game. He held R2 very well right there. That was a really good play. So GG from both teams. Definitely a turnaround from Bloodborne, almost getting the reverse sweep. Falling just short of it though.
Very close game.
Anyways, that'll end the first game of week 4, Bloodborne versus Zed-F, with Zed-F coming out with a 3-2 map count. Thank you to everyone who tuned into the stream, and to stay up to date with all the latest Overwatch League of Champions news, go follow the Twitter, join the Discord, give us on the social media platforms some tips if you saw anything wrong, and thank you for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow for the next 2 games, which will be Castillo versus Fluid. And for who do you guys play? Busan and then Krusty Crew. Krusty actually pulling off a 5-0 last week, so we'll see how they do. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.